Well, good evening, everybody, and thank you for joining me here at the Prancing Pony Podcast Plays. Whew, I'm not going to lie, this has been a little bit of a crazy last few minutes. I just finished recording a Questions After Nightfall barely 30 minutes ago and went to go test this and ended up having nothing but problems in the test stream. I couldn't get the music to work. I re-uploaded and then I just was like, you know what? Hey, by the way, while I'm here, I'm going to re-upload using the original music. Um, but yeah, it didn't work for the longest time, and then when I tried it here, it just happened to work. So thankfully, it did, and hopefully that'll be the only little technical gremlin we run into tonight. In the meantime, hey, does anybody have any questions before I get started on the adventures of Hilbern? Thank you, Katie. I'm glad you got to enjoy the original music. It'll probably stay that way. But yeah, I probably should definitely observe the anniversary of Tolkien's passing. He died September 2nd, 1973. So, man, it's hard to believe that's 52 years ago. But yeah, incredible work, and we're all so grateful for every single thing he did. Um, yeah, yeah, it would have been nice to hear Sean's with that too, wouldn't it? Yeah, absolutely, that would be good. That would be good. Well, before I jump in, I'm going to give chat a minute to catch up and see if there are any questions. But yes, to the professor. Typically, that's done on his birthday, right? The official day that we do the toast in January. But it's certainly not inappropriate to do it today. All right. Well, I'm not seeing any questions, so I'm probably going to go ahead and just jump right on in. Tonight's stream will probably be a little. Oh, thank you, Erica. It's always so very kind of you. I really appreciate that. Here at the PPP Plays, we're just trying to kind of get things rolling, and that's the kind of thing that really helps. So I appreciate you. And thanks for joining the Questions After Nightfall as well. Questions After Nightfall today was a lot of fun to record. And folks, for those of you looking forward to it, you will be hearing that on September 28th. So, Higgy, Sean has not expressed, well, he's expressed concern that if he got into LotRO, he'd get too far into LotRO and that it would take over and that he would have a little bit too much enjoyment. So he doesn't play that. It's a firm no, as Katie says. On that particular one, he has expressed some interest in playing some tabletop RPG. He does a lot of tabletop RPG with his own kids, and he and I have talked about getting him on to do some One Ring RPG. But I have to learn the rules of that first, so it's going to be a little bit before we can have that happen. So, yes, indeed, Kim, we could toast the man every single time we remember. All right. Well, let me go ahead and shut down the shared chat on screen. So I'll still see your chats, of course, but those on Twitch and YouTube will not be able to share that. Oh, sure. Now I got to tell Google Chrome that it's okay to share my. And it's probably going to want to reboot. Well, sorry, it can't do that. Yeah, we're gonna do that part later. Thank you very much. All right. Let me go ahead and get the PC running here. Oh, I don't have my headset on. So give me a moment, please. All right. Now I just need to plug these in and we're good to go. Oh, I'm still high def. I'm just high def and tiny. Yeah, actually, Tim Talk, I have I ran into some trouble getting Lego Lord of the Rings to work because of the way I've had to set up my system. All the games play on the PC, and then I stream that feed out from HDMI into Rhodes Streamer X, and then that's what streams. And I have had some trouble with HDCP handshake issues with the Lego game for some reason. But if I'm able to solve that, absolutely, that's one of the games I want to play. Looking forward to doing that as well as continuing Shadow of Mordor. All right, let's unmute this. And let's get in. It's now a chair stream. Yeah. Oh, that's terrifying. Watching me at a 55 inch, I'm probably still like 2 feet wide at this point. All right. Trying to remember where we were in the game, but we're going to find out, aren't we? You haven't missed much yet, so that's good. Oh, that's right. We're here in Moria. Meh. All right. So when we last left, here we are at this campfire location at Lamab Doom in Moria, in Khazad-dûm. And you can see that we have a few different quests to do. There is the noise of the Gredbig and the scent of the hive, both of which are to my north and northeast. Then we have an ancient hope, which is to the south. And then we have the epic quest, which is to go talk to two people. One of them here at the Dolven View and one here at the Silvertine Lodes in the Deep Descent. And that's the overall map, but good luck with that, because that represents reality in almost no recognizable way. All right. They call it a mine. Yeah. Yeah, Assassin's Creed Mordor. Those work, and we'll get over on that for sure. All right. Let's head to the south. Let's do this Ancient Hope. We're going to search for relics in the Vault of Durin. Now, these guys will not attack me by default. They will if I stand around too long. I'm going to turn myself up in the headset. There we go. Now I'll be able to hear myself. And there's no reason for me to kill these guys because they're not in the region of this area up here where I need to kill some things, right? Map is over Legend of Zelda-ish. Yeah, it's very, yeah. Moria. Map is indeed a very loose term. Yeah. When it comes to Moria, it's more like a suggestion. They're more like guidelines than actual maps. All right, so we're looking for relics. We got to find 4 relics in here. Should find the Vault of Durin and see if it is as promising as its name sounds. Well, there's some vault remnants. Nothing but dust and tremblings of the earth. Nothing but dust and tremblings of the earth. And nothing but dust and tremblings of the earth. There we go. Return to Swerdir. You know what? Since there is nobody... Oh, I think I have a goat. Do I have a goat? Oh, no. I don't want to look for pets. I want to look for mounts. There we go. So, folks, we've not done this yet. In Moria, you'll notice I cannot summon my horses, but I can summon a goat. So I'll ride my way back to Swerdir before we head north to collect some Grodbog scent glands, and defeat Gredbig in the Palace of 9, as opposed to the Palace of 10. Oh, look, more dust and tremblings of the earth. Yeah. Hey, Swerdir. Sad news. Yeah. Of course, I'm not going to read all of it. I read the epic stuff for sure, but these are just little side quests. Okay, once we get into this part of the map, not quite yet. Now, oh, well, now they're hostile. And I need to defeat 12 of them, and gather 10 of their glands. So this won't take very long, and then we can follow on with the main quest and find Bend Sharpai in the Dolven View and Thetmar in the Deep Descent. I can't check the Sage's Locker because I'm not a scholar. So we just need to kill 5 more. In the meantime, I'll gather some of the Ilex wood. My woodworker will very much appreciate that. These poor little guys, they're just minding their own business, doing nothing. Doing their gathering, whatever it is they gather. But I got to kill them. The Spitters, on the other hand, are a piece of work, aren't they? Look at that guy. I'm going to have nightmares about that. All right, I got to defeat 1 more, which shouldn't be too hard. I'll guess I'll check the unusual fungus, but it's probably going to start a quest I don't want to do. What an odd-looking fungus this is. It may be wise to report to the dwarves that strange flora seem to be creeping into Moria. So I'm going to tell Thorhall about that after I defeat another Grud bog. There's a couple up there. I thought they'd respawn faster. There we go. Hey, you look like something that belongs in an Aliens movie. Get on my goat and ride. Return to Moria. Yeah, that's another one I'll be trying. I want to try that one with Matt. My understanding is it's a lot more fun with other people. All right, Thorhall. Sent to the hive.
Time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
Noise of the
These
Gredbig.
walls will be great once more.
I get Gamley's fly swatter. And then I'm going to turn in new growth.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
Do I really want to kill the Hive Queen? Oh, summon and defeat. All right. My second favorite place. You know what? I'm not going to, I mean, I'll accept the quest, but the odds are I'm not going to actually do anything about it because I want to move forward with the epic quest. So we're going to go ahead and talk to Bent Sharpeye in the Dolven View or Thetmar in the Deep Descent. You know what's nice about this? Now, the right thing for me to do would be to actually get there. So let's go to the Dolven View. I'm tempted to just use the little mithril coin and pop over there. And maybe if I get lost, that's what I'll do. If I get lost. This is not the path you want if you're looking to find the Dolven View. The path you want is that one to the south. The winding road at its head will take you to the camp at Dolven View. Is this the one then? Yes, apparently so. Oh, have I already made it there? I have indeed made it. Oh, except I haven't. Are they down there? Whoa, almost fell off the edge. Are they above me? Are they below me? I think they're below me. How do I get there? Moria, hold my beer. Okay, that's not how we want to do this. So what did he say? Let me actually read his text again, because really, maybe I just didn't read it right. The path you want is that one to the south, the winding road at its head. Okay. Get some wood. I love how he just stands there. Like there's no animation for him when he's on the horse. Oh, well, No, that's not it either. All right. Follow the lights. Yes, the goat has a lamp on his thing here. Whoa! Oh, no, don't want to go down there. No. Could it be this way? I mean, no, this is not it. This is the Chamber of Wisdom, and something tells me I don't recognize this place. See, I keep thinking I'm going to fall right off the edge. Probably because I'm going to fall right off the edge. All right, that's it. I'm cheating. I'm using the... Go back up. Somebody's actually got some message. Go back up. Ah, no, go back up. Okay. All right. I have gotten myself completely lost. Here we go. There's some stairs. Aha. Oh, that's an orc camp, I think. But also very steep fall. Steep fall. Seriously? Is there nothing other than steep falls? I'm so close. Oh, hey, there's a Moria soldier. If I could just go back to where I started, that'd be great, because now I think I'm completely lost. Okay, so I came this way. All right, so coming back to where I was, this guy says, you don't want to go this way. And he's right. Of course I don't want to go this way, because that's north. I don't want to go that way. That would eventually lead to Durin's way. I want to go south. And he says that. The path you want is that one to the south. Well, which one to the south? Follow the lights. These lights? Oh no, that's a steep fall. I don't think that's the way I'm supposed to go. So follow these lights. Okay, let's try following these lights. In the meantime, I'm going to remove the Hive Queen from my quest because I'm not going to take it. All right. So when I come up here, so following these little lights, I can go that way or I can go this way. Bluish lights. Okay. Thank you, Gaming Elvish Groves. Thank you, Elvish Groves. Follow your nose. It always knows. So here's the thing. I know that I'm close because I see on my map that I'm really close. And in fact, when I was over here... Oh, did I actually get there? I did. So what happened? Did I get here and say like, oh, where are they? Where are they? Oh, they're right there. All right. The Dolphin View. Dolphin View. It's a nice view. Let's go ahead and get the milestone. All right. Talk to Bent Sharp in the Dolphin View. So I want to talk to Bent Sharp. Oh, first off, let's get the stables, please. Please, oh, please get the stables. Thank you for your help, by the way. Thank you very much. I knew to check in with the stable master, just didn't know where they were. All right. So I'm seeing a couple rings on my quest as being like right over here, but these are different people. These are, I think crafting ones, right? The library. Yeah. We'll do those, but not yet. Then there's somebody over here. Oh, it's Bent. Hey, Bent. What's going on?
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
Welcome to the Dolphin View, Hilbern. As you can see, the Iron Garrison is hard at work, making everything ready for our resettlement of the mines. Speak to the people here and help them with their tasks. We must see to our safety before we can push any further into cause of doom.
All right. So that means we got to also tell somebody in the Dolphin View about the fungus. Hey, anybody here want to know about a fungus? Anybody? Is this a different stable master? Oh, that's the mission recruiter. Okay, Wafri. Aha, he wants to know about fungus. And thank you, Katie, for calling to my attention that Elvish Groves was helping me out with some directions. I really appreciate it. Yeah, my directions are poor, but I'll try to make up for it with good dwarven voices. All right, new growth.
You found an unusual fungus. I'm not surprised. I get athlete's foot too.
Sometimes I crack myself up. Sometimes I'm the only one that I crack up. All right.
Well, fortunately, it seems somewhat contained. Hopefully, the Palace of Nain is the only place where it grows. In the meantime, I'll make sure to warn my folk to steer clear of that place in case this fungus is of a putrid nature.
Something tells me we'll see that again. All right. So these are going to be people that I got to talk to get to help, right?
The first order of business. I have noticed a number of deep claws roaming awfully near to the Dolphin View, haven't you? I think there's a great nest of them nearby. They're mild enough beasts, but their tunneling cannot be borne. It is dangerous, and I think it is the very reason for all the pitfalls, collapses, and general rumblings in Moria.
Oh, I think there are other reasons, but okay.
Let us lessen their numbers a bit. What do you say?
All right. And we'll pick up something from Sot. No, 2 missions, no less.
We can only hope that Durin's pain sleeps deeply.
Forgive me for asking, Hilbern, but could you lend me a hand? I joined this expedition as a librarian, hoping to uncover the lost lore and mysteries of Khazad-dûm, but there is so much to be done around here that instead I've been assigned a list of laborious tasks, to which I fear I am ill-suited. I am a managerial type, don't you see? It appears that a recent rockfall has littered the road between here and the 21st Hall, with rubble that makes travel difficult, and we need that stretch of the passage cleared if we are to continue to supply the 21st Hall. The rockfall occurred in the easternmost area of the Great Delving, along the path just south of the gate to the Lonely Span. Would you mind doing this for me, since I clearly can't do physical labor?
All right. Moria, so realistic, perfectly done. Hate it, yeah. Not sure he knows about the fungus, Pip. That's a good one.
Many foul things dwell in the depths of the mountains. I fear the orcs will be the least of our troubles.
I think you're right, Sot. Have you seen the Lonely Span yet? It is a bridge that connects the Great Delving to the 21st Hall in Zalem Melek. It is a vital checkpoint in our expedition. If it is safe, we should plant a banner of the dwarves there. As long as it stands, we will know that the Lonely Span is held for the dwarves of Khazad-dûm.
All right. So we're going to keep picking up other quests in this area from these people here in the Dolphin View. It's like got one of those moments where I'm falling over the edge and I just get that vertigo. So not fun. Not a lot of people here. It's kind of an empty place, this Dolphin View. Anybody over here need help? No?
Have you encountered many goblins?
All right, these two need help, but they're different, right? These, I think, are the crafting quests. I could be wrong. Yep. So these are the first of the crafting missions. They're repeatable instances, and each one of them gives you things. Some of them are going to be better for prospectors, and some of them better for scholars and things like that. Bring an infused sapphire. I am going to do these. So this one's bring an infused sapphire. Bring an infused adamant. That's going to be trickier. And bring an infused garnet. So level 54, level 60, and level 57. Okay. And then we get the Library of Steel, also 60. So each of them has a level 54, a level 57, and a level 60 quests that are repeatable. So these are going to be instances that you can do every day. And they give you, this is good, of course, because they give you traceries and runes. So if you're looking for a way to sort of farm those or sort of grind those out, this is a good way to do that. In the meantime, though, it appears that just those quests are the only ones that I can pick up here in the Dolven View. I have not seen anybody else. So let's take a look at where those are on the map and also stand in awe at the beautiful architecture. All right. Let's make sure we only have the ones active that we want. So Thetmar and the Deep Descent is this ring. So that's forward book 2. Let's turn these off and turn them on one at a time. Claws of the Deep over there. Clear Tunnels also over there, conveniently enough. And the Road is Ours. Don't see where that is. Well, I don't see where that is, but we'll figure it out. All right. In the meantime, let me just catch up real quick on chat. You did your time. Good point. Test the fall coupon. I am not testing that fall coupon. What is it? Ow, my ankles or something like that? I have a few fall damage things, but I no longer have faith in those because I equipped one and leapt off a very tall cliff and died. So it didn't work. Definitely vertigo. Yep. You ignore, which guys do you ignore, Demay? You ignore the crafting instances? Ow, my legs. That makes sense. Yeah. I have discovered it does not prevent death. Yes, I've found this out in what I call the hard way. You may be familiar with that. Mostly on Lil. Yeah, you did. I remember that. Silvertine loads. That. Yeah, I saw a ring down there too, Demay. I think it might be. That's actually the that's the guy we got to talk to on the Epic. That's like the guy in the Deep Descent who's going to then say, you need to help our people around here. So I think that's just him, but let's take a look. Yeah. So if I come back out, oh, maybe it's in Zelem Melek. Yes, there it is. So it's on the other side. So once I pass the area where I do Claws of the Deep and clear the tunnels, I will find it on the other side. Break on through to the other side. All right. So we want to go east and then cross over this bridge right here that my mouse is circling and then go north. And that's where we will both defeat Deep Claws and clear rubble before crossing this lonely span to Zelem Melek. Okay. I checked chat. It almost walked right off. See, that fence is great if you're man-sized or elf-sized. That's pretty bad height for a dwarf bridge protector thingy. Shouldn't dwarven guardrails be a little shorter? I mean, I'm just thinking. All right, so I want to end up to my left. So do I go in here and find a way through, or do I have to go around? Well, I've had my answer. It's not that. Don't get distracted by chat. I thought that's the point, isn't it? Aren't I supposed to be? Oh, look at that. Kazad Skarn. Just kidding. Look at that beautiful dwarven architecture. Ah, some rubble. Hey, Barney. Not that kind of rubble. Khazad-dûm has no OSHA. Yeah. Yeah, I can see it now. They've got a sign on the wall in the Dolven View. It has been 2 days since our last falling accident. Back to zero again. I think it'd be fun to watch Corey in here because he falls off and dies in Rivendell. A kid, Corey. I love you, Corey. You know that, right? Yay, nodes. Yay, nodes. Whoa! Excuse me, Mr. Burrower. Who told you could do that? Okay. Oh, wow. There's quite a few of them. This might be fun time to bust out Rain of Arrows. Why didn't they all die? They're supposed to all die. Rain of Arrows again, please. Okay, so I only have to kill 2 more of these guys. That should be easy because there are 2 more of them right here. But then I have to clear out all the rubble. And find the lonely span and plant a flag there. Aggroing a bunch of enemies. I only aggroed them, Katie, because they were far away and I felt safe to do so. And because they weren't green. Because we all know what happens when you aggro a bunch of green enemies. You die. Folks, that is an inside joke. Katie and I were one time venturing in southern Gondor, and she aggroed like 8 or 9 green mobs and then died. It was entertaining, and I've laughed at her about it ever since. And I'm in trouble now. Katie, don't hurt me no more. It's been a musical day. In the Questions After Nightfall recording, there were some times where music came up. All right. Plant a banner. So I think I need to go down here and then hang a right. You're not the one hurting. How do I make Alan singing Rain of Arrows my text alert? You don't. You don't. Sorry, that's a Oneaters reference. The Wonders. What was the actual name of that movie? The one with Tom Hanks and The Wonders. Anyway. It's not easy aggroing green. Nice one, Pand. Nice one. I like that. All right. I'm gonna go talk back to Wafri. For a minute, I thought his name was Waifu. We're gonna go ahead and pop back over to Wafri, because that would really be disturbing.
Hello again, Hilbern, and I'm glad to see those deep claws did not make slivers out of your hide. Well, you've done the dwarves of this expedition a good turn indeed.
Okay. And then Sot gave me 2 missions. Or Sot.
Balin came, but we have heard no word from him.
That path clear. No, his voice. With that path clear again, it will be much easier to deliver supplies to the 21st Hall.
Dark things dwell now in Moria.
As long as that banner stands, the lonely span will be safe for the members of this expedition and all the free peoples who wish to use this road once more. It was a small task, but a meaningful one.
Speak for yourself, man. Small task. You got your small task right here, Sot. All right, Slagvi. That's a proper dwarven name.
As you can see, even from here, there is a large encampment of goblins down there in Gazat Moor, off to the northeast away. We haven't the forces to push them out of there now. But one tiny hobbit should be able to do the job. I would like you to get down there and join Wigfast.
When will you wear wigs?
Who has gone to scout the encampment. I'm sure Wigfast could use help with assessing the situation. He is brave for going off to scout, but I do not think he will be of much use by himself.
He's of more use than you, Slagvy. Looking to see if there are more that I need to pick up while I'm here. I'm just catching up with chat. Thing You Do. Thank you, Martin. That is indeed the name of that movie. And that was a That Thing You Do reference because it was I quit. Which is why, no, you aren't going to get that as a ringtone. All right. Looks like there's nothing more for me to pick up. So let me take a look at the maps. We have scouting ahead right down there. So forward and then to the left. Pretty much where he was standing, actually, now that I think about it. Right? He's showing me. I don't know how to get down there other than falling, but I'm sure there's a way. Yeah, see down there. Goblin encampment. All right. I'm looking to see. It looks like I need to go over and then down that way. All right. Let's do this. Oh, blame it on a lag glitch, huh? Blame it on a lag glitch. I don't think this is the way I'm supposed to go. Suddenly, I'm feeling very dead end.
Moria. And they call it a mine. It's really more of a maze, actually.
Oh, wow. What do you know? A node. Never say no to a node. Clegor. Are you really bringing up the Clegor thing to me again? Oh, okay. I think this way. Yeah, I think this way. Oh. No. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Huh. Okay, so further over. Try it again. Back in resource mode. I don't need to be. I do that just to annoy Katie. You have discovered Gazat Moor. Those are not stairs. That's just a fall. That's also a fall. It's also a fall. I'm missing something obvious here. Nope, 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 nope. Not missing anything obvious. That's really. I've discovered a place. I've just not discovered how to get into that place. Okay, and the dude that I need to talk to is over here somewhere, right? Oh boy. Is that him right there? No, that's a goblin. There he is. Hey, Wigfast! Okay, so I need to get down to him from either those stairs or those stairs. Looks like those might be easier to get to. Okay, so... Oh! Oh, from Dolphin View. It looks like there are... maybe not. Maybe one can fall creatively. Go back to my left. See, that's where I want to get to. Is over there. But I can't get to there from here. So it looks like I need to get there from Dolvenview, which is on the other side of that. Oh, if he sends me off the thing, I'm dead. So let's take care of this guy, shall we? Like, you picked the wrong hobbit to mess with. All right. We're going back. You say up ahead, now down. Maybe. So the problem is I need to get. Okay, so now we're higher up. Maybe this is where I need to go. Nope. But see, that's where I want to end up. So I think I need to get back across that bridge. I think. I'm going to ignore that node. I'm actually going to say no to the node. Because I think I need to cross the bridge and find a way down there, because that is where he is, right? So he's down there somewhere. Oh, hey, guess what? All right, folks. I'm going to try. I'm going to try one more time. I'm going to try that way. But I just realized there's a little mithril port. But yeah, I think it's that way. I think it's just down the stairs. See, I thought that was like a cliff face, right? I'm here, I'm thinking, oh, wow, that's just death. But no, it's a stairway. And she's buying a stairway to Gazatmoor. Oh, hey, I think you're supposed to try to kill me. I'm going to have fun with that scream. That's very Wilhelmish. All right. Whoa, don't fall off. See, that's the problem. You think, oh, there's just a stair over there, and it's not a stair. It's instant death. Okay, so then I'm really annoyed by this. Oh, I'm back where I was in that place that I can't. Okay. All right. I am. See, that feels like a staircase I should get to. But it isn't, is it? All right. Here we go. Find Wigfast. Here we go. I'm finding him. The objective is too close to me. No! All right. I'm just going to go farther away then. Oh, Moria soldier, Moria soldier. Really? Did you mean to do that? Oh, you stunned me. Really didn't need to do that. All right. So there's Wigfast. I guess I'm just going to go down this way. Didn't use the mithril. Broke my ankles.
Ah, did Slagvy send you? Just in time. I was about to try to venture in there and start lobbing off goblin heads all by myself. I'm ill-equipped for such a venture. I cannot understand how many goblins exist here, unless they have some great hoard of supplies stowed away in Gazat Moor. If you encounter any food stores, please do feel free to destroy them utterly. That feels slightly formal. Please do feel free. We ought to discourage the goblins from lengthening their stay in the Great Delving. Can you believe all of these goblins? You're a brave and skilled hunter.
Did you hear that, Katie? I am a brave and skilled hunter.
So it'll be nothing to you to thin their numbers a bit. We've got to start somewhere. Be careful, friend. I do not like the looks of this place. The goblins seem more organized than usual.
All right, so I have to destroy 10 food stores and defeat 10 goblins. I don't think it'll be a problem to kill 10 goblins. I have a feeling it's going to be hard not to kill that many. But first, the Deep Claw Hunters. Okay, so let me take a look at the map. Okay. So the Overseer is a signature. Really, though, at this level, that just shouldn't matter. Oh, no, I one-shotted him. Look at that. Quest item, what I get? This goblin shield bears a mark of the White Hand. Strange thing to find in Moria. Or perhaps not strange. Surely a servant of the White Hand is nearby, responsible for stirring up evil in Gazet Mur. If that servant is taken out, perhaps the goblin presence will be dispelled in the Great Delving. I think that's a good idea. Your sides hurt from laughing. I'd ask what I did, but maybe it was somebody else made you laugh. What? How's that happening? Can you even get me from there? This is how I can figure out how to get there. I'll watch him come after me. Aha! There we go. And thus my answer is found. Skip right past him. Moria soldiers, sleeping as you should. Let's put you to sleep permanently. Okay, plenty of goblin food stores. By the way, no matter how hungry you are, I advise you not to eat from said food stores. It's probably a bad idea. Oh, the White Hand Lieutenant. I'm thinking that's you. Oh, you got 5,000 points. You're a big tough guy. Or not. Okay, let's start burning the food stores. Burning the food stores. Yeah. When I found out that objective was too close, Katie, that was gutting. No. I'm glad I could provide you with a little levity this evening, though, Katie. Or anybody for that matter. I just know that, sometimes. Since I poke so much fun at Katie for her inability to slay green mobs, it's fair that every now and then I give her something to laugh at. All right. Looks like I also need to. I've killed enough goblins. I just need to burn 2 more food stores. What kind of food stores do goblins have? I mean, do they have Ralph's and Vaughn's, Whole Foods? Once again, it's too close. Oh, hey. Oh, fine. You wish to die, I shall kill you too. Did he just say ow? That's great. He didn't say anything. Well done, Hilbern. That was a key step in dismantling their presence. Now they'll have to look elsewhere for food. Thank you for your assistance in making these all safer for our expedition. White Hand mark and an enemy Uruk leading it all. That is strange news, and I'm not sure what to make of it. But it sounded like an altogether disagreeable affair. I'm glad you put a stop to it. Well, I wonder what a dwarf apprentice's offerings. Oh, it's a rare piece of might armor, which doesn't help me. None of these help me. Really? These are the things you offer me. fine. I'll take those. Not going to wear them, but... Oh, you got 2 more for me. Defeat 3 goblin overseers. And destroy goblin platforms. Because we all know that their building skills are all to code. Oh, I see. So those are the support posts. Come on. Okay. Knock, knock.
Curse you! And your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Yes. That dwarf is standing around doing nothing. He's utterly useless. No, curse you! All right, where's the other one of those? Oh, there's multiple of them. Oh, apparently there's an overseer, but there isn't. All right. Oh, seriously? Can I do it again? No, I cannot. Okay. Okay. There's one. Well, oh, I must have... Yeah, I aggroed this guy. Fine, have a seat. Take out the overseer. Goblin middle management. You know, he needed to go. Okay. And one more overseer. Hold on. Let's use my passage of foes. Look for an overseer. Oh, the White Hand Lieutenant is back. Oh, there he is right there. Not in line of sight. Line of sight now? Nope. I think that's line of sight. I can see him. Oh, good. He's going to count. Ha ha ha. Nice. All right. Oh, but I woke somebody up. Who did I wake up? This guy coming. Hey, you. You want some? All right. Your courage knows no bounds, Hilbern. Yeah, it's better than your courage, Wigfast. We're nearly ready to strike at their camp. I'll put those platforms back up sooner or later, but our forays will be a little more successful. All right. Now what?
Stand and speak with me.
Strangest thing happened when you were away this last time, Hilbert. I heard a very long echo, and it sounded rather like a dwarf shout. Sound came from the northeast of here. Will you go explore? I should like to head back to the Dolven View. You know, for supper. As I'm a lazy man.
Oh, he's got Slagvy's runestone, as well as Goblin Humor. Let's go ahead and take that runestone. That way I won't forget to actually sell it. All right, find the source of the echo. Echo. All right, so it looks like I need to go over to this bridge to my northwest, then cross over somehow. Oh, well, guess I could do that first. So that's where it is, but how do I get there? I think I go down these stairs. Okay, for a moment I thought they weren't stairs. It's like I was pretty sure there were stairs there. Okay. This area matches Wigfast's descriptions. There's a rucksack. Investigate the rucksack near the rift. You spot a rucksack in the northeast corner perched near a great rift. You should search it. How about if... Can I even find it? It's not on the... Oh, there it is. Okay. It's like I didn't see it. There wasn't a quest ring or anything like that. Woohoo! Level 57. Oh, and there's a dropped journal too, which apparently I can't do anything about. But the rucksack I can. The rucksack may indicate the source of the strange echo. It appears to have once been owned by a dwarf, but the dwarf is nowhere to be found. Your strong suspicion is that he fell right through the perilous crack, but what was he doing so far from the established hubs in Moria? And you know what? Here's the thing. I really don't want to bother with this because it's a green quest. I don't think it's part of the epic. But we'll see. I'll have to throw a couple levers and find the ancient tome. I am not going all the way over there. No. You can forget about it. Cancel quest. I'm also going to cancel the Hive Queen while I'm at it. All right. And we're going to continue with the epic, which will take us to Thetmar and the Deep Descent. Now, because I'm all the way to the north here, I could go all the way back to the Dolphin View and make my way to the Silvertine Lodes, or I could do this. I choose this. I'm looking real quick in the chat to see if there's anything. And learn middle management from Corthau the Cruel. Minas Morgul. Oh, Minas Morgul is awful. Yeah. All right. Hey, Thetmar.
Welcome to Khazad-dûm.
I'm glad you have come to the Deep Descent, Hilbern. A hunter such as you should be able to help my people with many of the tasks that need doing here among the Silvertine Lords. We are particularly plagued by the goblins of Gamnil Filik.
We are to talk to Bosi in the Chamber of the Crossroads on Durin's Way. And we also pick up another one.
Khazad-dûm. Stay and speak with me a moment.
If you're looking for tasks, we have plenty of them. The most pressing issue is probably that of our closest neighbors. Styling, one of our miners, has sent back reports of a great goblin settlement. Too near here, unfortunately. The name of the place is Gamil Filik. You can find Stilling there making an assessment of the threat. Head south, and take the east path at the crossroads.
Styre might have something for us as well, or Stir.
We can only hope that Durin's bane.
This will be my head for sure. I was not supposed to send Fleek out with any tasks.
Flick. Now I'm just getting like the grasshopper dude from A Bug's Life, or the little ant dude from A Bug's Life. But he kept begging me, please, I really want to go on this task.
His father is leading one of the eastern parties of the expeditions. If he knew I let his son go out there and he never came back, they'd probably throw me down one of these fissures here. I'll never be heard from again. Unless, of course, you could find him. You'd be saving my beard if you managed it.
And Ore Samples 1, the
What
Deep Descent.
foul and nameless things we face in Moria, I know not.
South Mirkwood.
You may wonder why we've come to this vast deep, Hilbern, and scattered to the wind as we did. The Silvertine Lords are famous for being the first and primary source of true silver, or mithril as it is called by many. A large branch of miners have gathered for an expedition to search the Silvertine from head to toe, starting at the toes and its roots here. We've not much chance to mine yet, as we're beset by dangers of missing dwarves and other mishaps. Would you care to do the honors of mining ore in the vicinity of the deep descent?
All right, and then we're going to go ahead and replace Durin's Threshold. Oh, I didn't do that the last time. I'm glad I didn't have to use my skill. All right. Oh, it looks like there's more Falgir.
Abide here a moment and speak with me.
A moment of your time, if you would, friend. When first we entered this place, we had no intention of pushing as far as we did.
Oh, never mind. This is a fellowship quest. I'm going to decline that. So I should, however, grab the stable master. I think they're up here. Yep.
May Durin return soon to his heart.
Okay. Oh, I bet I have some tasks to turn in. I have a task item carry-all. I have to open that up first or I won't see what I have. And it's because I never go in here, I've got a bazillion things, right? It's full. That's useful. I mean, some of these things I should just get rid of because there's only one of them, right? But yeah, I mean, 223 broken halberds, 190 sleek furs. Yeah, this is interesting. All right. So what does he have for us? Barbed claws. Is there any way to get these in? There we go. Nope. Charming sword sheaths. I have 4 of those. Creepy filth. I have 24. So let me take the creepy filth. Polished scales. No. Polished sword sheaths. I have 44 of those. So I can take that quest. Charming sword sheaths again. Oh, miners versus guards task. Didn't see that. Okay, interesting. So I can do both. And then spotted skins. Do I have spotted skins? I do have 11 of those. Okay. But I can also do their, was it creepy filth that I have enough of? Yeah. I don't have enough of those. I only have 24 of those. Polished sword sheaths. Yes. Okay. So let's turn in some tasks. Focus on miners. Okay, thank you. Oh, the guide to skill is based on rep with miners. Katie, thank you for making sure I saw Elvish Grove's text on that. I shall focus on the miners. They're miners, not miners. All right. Do I have any more than of the miners tasks? Do I have enough? I don't think I do, but thank you for that because definitely want to have those guide skills. All right, so if I sort on description so that I get it in alphabetical order, that won't, these are not, but at least that'll help me. Miner's task, barbed claws, I do not. Charming sword sheaths, I only have 4. Creepy filth, I have 14, so I'm going to take that one. Polished scales or sword sheaths. I can do the sword sheaths again. And I think I can do spotted skin. No, I cannot. Okay. All right, so let's turn those in. All right. So let's take a look at what that's done for me for reputation. So if we take a look, the Iron Garrison Guards, that's the guards. So I've built up 7,125. I'm an acquaintance. But what I want to do then is focus on the Iron Garrison Miners. And so I've only just encountered them. And so I've only begun to build for neutral 1,500 out of 10,000. Kim asks, remind me, this game uses skill trees. Yes. Let me take a look at my traits. I've leveled up anyway, so I probably should spend a trait point. So here is our trait tree panel. You can choose either a blue line, red line, or yellow line. That's true for all your classes. Red line tends to be, damage focused. Blue and yellow, it'll depend on which class you're at. Like some are going to be crowd control. Yellow line is usually that. Blue is usually like a healing sort of thing. So like a blue line captain is going to be focused on healing. So I have 1 point available. Clearly that means I can't spend anything over here or over here because these off color lines cost 2 points per skill level. So in this case, I probably want to either take Bow of the Righteous. I don't really use intent concentration, so I'm not going to do that. Draw weight increases focus builder skill damage. That's good. Remember what I did when I built out my legendaries on Saturday. I'll show you real quick. You might remember that one of the things I did was ensure that I had, must have been on the sword, focus builder damage. So that gives me plus 10% on any of the skills that build focus. I also took focus spender damage because why not? But combine that with what I just did with the trait, and you can see that I've now added additional focus builder skill damage. And taking 1 more point in it, actually, I think I want to do 1 more point. I'd rather shrink like Blood Arrow, which I hardly ever use, and add that there because not only does it increase my focus builder skill damage, it gives me an induction bow critical multiplier. Oh, I can't reduce it. I have to reduce one of the upper ones if I'm going to do that. I don't want to. All right, never mind then. That'll be on the next level. I know. Because I forget that it's there. Blood Arrow is a good one. In fact, goodness, do I not even have it equipped? Hold on. That's odd. I wonder if somehow when I redid, when they redid the hunter thing. Oh, I put it up. No. Yeah, I put it up here with the healing. It's probably why I don't use it because it's not on my main line of skills. I use it a lot for my at-cap characters. I don't typically use it here because I don't often need to restore my morale. But I probably will need to use it more because, of course, I don't have any of the blue skills and I don't have what's the one that you get that you can heal? Yeah, this one right here, Press Onward. I need to save up some points to get Press Onward. I got to get 5 ranks and other traits before I can get that as a skill. All right. We'll worry about that down the road. In the meantime, that's a very good point. Yeah. Blood Arrow's great. It like my cap character, I use it a lot, but I've not had a need for it here. I will. Ooh, exsanguinate. Do I have that? Is that we're getting kind of lost in the weeds here? Is exsanguinate? That's one of these over here, isn't it? No, that's relentless. I don't remember where exsanguinate is. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, see, that's the problem is it's so far down the blue line that you almost have to be a blue line hunter with a little bit of extra red to get to exsanguinate. I don't even know that you can get there. You have to have a lot of points to get to exsanguinate and Blood Arrow. All right, we'll get into the details in the weeds another time. But you're absolutely right; it is a great skill, and I used it a lot more before the change. All right, so where are we? We're over here at the Deep Descent. We've already got the. That's right. We got the Stable Master. All right, so we want to head over here and slay. Yeah, we want to find stealing and flick and harvest ore samples. All right. Let's look for some ore samples first. A reddish ore sample. No, I need to go this way for the ore samples. Is this a staircase? It is. Oh, wow. Plenty of ore. Not going to be a problem. And I will be the first to say that my playstyle is not necessarily for everybody. Also, this is still a low-level character, right? Or mid-level character. He hasn't really built out his trait tree like my capped characters have. That's where you can really, do a lot. Excuse me. Oh, my Kazad Skarn deposit didn't count as an ore sample. Oh no, whatever shall I do? Yeah, well, eventually we'll get back to adventuring. Once I get season 10 underway here. Hal, she says, meaning Halogram, my at cap primary. Not primary. My primary is still Dirthal, my main, but Halogram's like my lead alt. He's actually the one I've played a lot more time on. Come on. Okay, so from here, we then need to find Flick and Stealing and Bosi. So that's Flick down to the south of us. Stealing is right ahead of us. So let's head that way. And I don't think Bosi in the Chamber of the Crossroads on Durin's Way. That's going to be way the heck up here, right? Yeah, he's all the way over here, which is far to the north of where we are. We're down here in the Silvertine Lotus, so we need to go past the Great Delving and up into Durin's Way. So we're not going to be continuing forward Book 2 yet. We're going to instead... Let's see if we can find Flick first. Well, it's that way, so it's not. We're probably going to find Stealing first. Unless we can turn right here. Oh, yeah, there's Stealing. We're definitely going to find Stealing first. Because he's right here. Enemies of the Deep Descent.
Well met, good river hobbit. As you see, I've discovered some very unfriendly neighbors to the deep descent.
At long last, we will drive the maggot folk from our holes.
We have been lucky so far in that goblins infesting Khazad-dûm seem to be terribly disorganized with inept leaders. Nevertheless, we cannot relax our guard. If I read things rightly, there is one particular leader among the nearby goblin tribe who's been bold enough to organize a raid against the deep descent. I think it would be best if he doesn't live long enough to carry out his ploy. See if he cannot perhaps weaken the goblin forces and deal with their chieftain while you're at it.
He's got a couple other for me, or one other one. Collect goblin armor scraps while I'm there. So that should be pretty straightforward. In the meantime, I'm just checking over here. Is this a way, or is this just... Yeah, it is a way. So I might be able to find Flick, too. Because if he's got... There's Flick. Because if he's got quests for me to do, then I might be able to complete them at the same time.
I am not sure Khazad-dûm can be restored. The orcs have surely ruined it.
Are you a friend? Did Steer send you to find me? I hope so. I begged for this task, and now all I want is to be back safe in camp.
If we drive the orcs from Khazad-dûm...
Hurry up and get me out of here. I'm about to become goblin stew. Stop dawdling and let us go.
The escort quests. So as he goes, we will inevitably be attacked. There we go. Okay. Come on, Flick. Oh, there we are again. He knows who the real danger is. Oh, oh no! Oh, oof. Okay, but that's just a tiny staircase. Literally, I thought I was going to die. Where'd Flick go? Oh, there he is. That was funny. All right, Flick. You're still alive. All right, good. Seriously, I had that moment where I thought, I'm dead. I can make it back to camp from here. You bet you can. All right. We are going to do the lawlessness among goblins. So that's going to be straight ahead in this camp. Dragonette Slayer. Not a Dragon Slayer. You're not that good yet. Dragonette. Ooh, a heavy pile of ilex wood. All right. So we got to kill 8 more goblins, which will clearly get us 4 more goblin armor scraps. And we've got to kill Gathrock, which is a great name, I got to admit. I mean, if you're a goblin, having a name like Gathrock fits. Oh, Amoria Sneak. Where have you been? Sneaking. Oh, and there's Gathrock right over there. What is this guy? Am I like not able to hit this guy? There we go. There we go. He's dead. I only need to kill 2 more because I'm going to get 1 more piece of goblin armor. There we go. So bring it back to stealing. So he's over there. So I'll head back that way. Oh, no, he's out that way. So yeah, I definitely want to. Hey, Moria Guard. How about I kill you? Quest item. I know I don't need to do Heart Seeker on a standard guy, but you know, just wanted to one-shot him. All right. Okay, so everybody's been killed that needs to be killed. And we're going to head out this way. I almost went out the wrong door to talk to Stealing, give him the armor, talk to him about having killed that guy, and then eventually make my way back to Falgeir and Steer before I make my way to Bosi. What time is it? Okay, so we're going to wrap up fairly soon. It is. Heartseeker is very satisfying, Katie. Yeah. Per Alan's coming. Or do I want to replace all the Wilhelm screams?
Ozark's folk have not yet fully repaid for their crimes against
I'd feared this was the case. Upon a closer look, it is no mystery where this came from. These suits incorporate old pieces of dwarf metal and armor from long ago. Their craftsmanship is so fine, even the vast span of years between has not destroyed it. Unfortunately, what time could not ruin, the foul hands of goblinsmiths have. Some of these pieces must have been rebeaten and reworked 12 times by now, and worn by even more goblins over the years since they were looted from the fallen, or from hidden armories of old. They're of no use to us now. They serve only as another reminder of the ancient tragedies.
Come on.
So, Gathrock has fallen. That should set the goblins back in their efforts to organize against us.
Now he wants me to use the hidden passage. Brings us to a tunnel right near Puklor, who looks to be a terrifying foe. Good news, I thought I espied. I can't read that voice anymore for a little bit. A loose bit of rock that would make a good trap for inchworm, inchworm. If you sneak behind through the hidden passage, you'll be able to get through and crush that villain. All right. Oh, right there. Well, then I'll do that. Well, now I don't know. I'm supposed to arm the trap, right? The fact that I can't use any of my mithril, okay, it was because I was in combat. For a minute, I was a little worried, like, oh no, is this some sort of weird instance thing? Tools of the trade. What did I just complete? Oh, a class deed. I used Rain of Arrows enough times to get a whopping 5 LotRO points. Oh, wow. What am I going to do with all my newfound wealth? Dwarf made Deadfall. Okay, it's now armed. Where's Puklor? Hey, you! Oh, I could just kill him. I mean, maybe I need to lure you into it. Apparently not. Are you kidding me? I failed that mission because I actually killed the guy? Wow, that's lame. That's lame. How much open exploration? You can do a lot. You can go wherever you want. I mean, you can get killed. Once you're at cap, you could explore wherever you want if you're really just interested in exploring. But the maps are huge. I mean, just absolutely. I guess I got to wait for him to show up again, huh? Really, really. I know. I have plenty of LotRO points. I was being sarcastic. I know. Seriously, isn't the point that you want him dead? Really? Because that's really the point. That's fair. Yeah, you can't go into buildings. They're often quest related. Yeah. Katie has a good point on that. Only 5 LotRO points to add to my pile of LotRO gold. That's fair. How many do I have? 26,000. It's okay. There's Puklor. Because I'm a lifetime VIP, so they give me like $250 a month. And I didn't play for years. Hey, dude. There we go. Thankfully, he had a quick regen. Says the guy who won't let me kill everyone and tells me to leave them be. I definitely have to use my traps, but I only get one now. I don't have the other one. Yeah, that's why I can't talk like that anymore. All right, so I'm going to go talk to Thetmar at the Deep Descent, and then that'll also give me a chance to talk to Styr and Falgir. And then we'll call it, because it's already 7:30.
Welcome to Khazad-dûm.
Puklor's Fate. Puklor. I don't know about you, but the name just feels weird. I feel like, okay, what was it? I'm going to definitely date myself here. That's all right. I'm the only one who will. Murphy Brown. Does anybody remember that show? I believe on that show, she had a nickname, or he had a nickname for his girlfriend or something. I think it was she had a nickname for her boyfriend, and it was Pookie. So Puklor made me think Pookie. Talk to Thalfar at his mining camp, but let's also talk to Styr. No, I'm not going to wine and dine myself. I'm a cheap date. I have had a super full day. It's fair.
Dark things dwell now in Moria. It is said that Durin's bane dwells here, though we have not
No
seen it.
mithril yet, just ordinary iron here, I believe. Disappointing, but I'm not surprised, nor shall I give up hope. Many places yet to explore in the Silvertine Lodes. Falgir, the fractured crystal.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
Yeah, fellowship, which I don't want. Okay, so now I got to talk to Thalfar at his mining camp and Bosi in the chamber of the thing. So where is the mining camp? Oh, all the way down there. I'm going to take the horse to the Silvertine work site because I can. I say horse. I meant goat. Do you have a goat available to take me to the work site? I'll even do it non-swift so we can see how to get there. Whoa, that's a steep downhill. Okay.
This feels like proper mines with tracks and everything.
All right, get the stable master.
Greetings, friend. Are you lost?
Are you lost? Well, kinda, yeah. All right. All right. How do you here to help us get our feet wet? Good. Can always use another pair of hands.
So he's got reclaiming the platform and the miners of Menebrej. Defeat enemies or creatures. And also, while you're at it, repair gears. All right. I think I saw there's somebody else take quest from. I think, yep, this will be my campsite since they don't have a milestone. Goofy.
If we are to find LotRO in Khazad-dûm, we will first have to deal with the orcs.
Arr? Greetings to you, good river hobbit. My name is Goofy. I'm Goofy at your service. It is a great day to be a dwarf, I tell you. I am privileged to see the retaking of Khazad-dûm in person. As we arrived here, gosh, Mickey, I noticed the railway directly to the west. I sense that there are untapped mining prospects there for the loads of the silver teeter. Can't do it.
The richest in veins in all of Moria, likely in all of Middle Earth. Would you be so good as to scout prospective paths in the tunnels and hang signs at any clear dead ends so that we know where to start our search?
All right. So when we return, nobody expects the Goofy voice, but when your name is Goofy, you're going to get the Goofy voice. I mean, come on. I'm just glad his name isn't Pluto, because then I just have to mime it. Gorsh, who names a dwarf Goofy? All right. So eventually I'm going to have to reclaim the platform, do the miners. They're also in that same area, it looks like. Yep. And then Bright Prospects, Dark Rails. That's the Scout the Dead End passages. All right. Pretty solid place to stop. I'm going to go ahead and do exactly that. I'll deal with inventory stuff later. And then let me pop over into the chat. All right. Let me turn on chat overlay. That was a lot of fun, by the way. Outtakes. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for the chat overlay reminder. We've jumped the shark. We've not jumped the shark. What are you talking about? Yeah. Outtakes have been. Yeah. I don't remember. I know we're stuck. I don't think we've done outtakes past season 6 or 7. I need to work with Jordan to find some more. Truth is, of course, they're a little rarer with the newer co-hosts. I mean, I think that's going to change going forward because now James and Sarah and Matt and Don have had, a couple of seasons each of time to work with me and build that camaraderie and that rapport. But yeah, season 3, 4, 5 were all, brilliant. Because of course Sean's still in them. So those are a lot of fun. Any questions before I wrap up the event for the evening? It's been such a pleasure to be with you all. Like Katie said, it's been a bit of a PPP day. It's I like I said, I finished recording a questions after nightfall just before this started. This dude just clapping. He's he's just like, that's right.
Good job mining there. That's a good job. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, look at that rock. That's a nice rock. I like that rock.
Yeah. Workman's comp for Katie. This is where I remind you that Katie is an independent contractor, not an employee. So no. This was a lot of fun. Besides, how often do I get to break out the goofy voice anyway? Really? That was I mean, I'm so glad it was a voice I could do because as anybody as anybody who's listened to the show for an extensive period of time can tell you, Sean's got more of the like cartoony voices. He's very good. He can do Winnie the Pooh. He can do Kermit the Frog. Like both of those voices, he can do perfectly. He can do Yoda really well. My voices, I don't know. I'm not quite sure what I do. But apparently Goofy is one of them. Oh, it was a lot of fun today. Thank you for joining me tonight. It was just a great time. Yes. Ah! I can't remember what he says though.
Diamond in the rough.
Yeah. Well, Glaurung, yeah. Excellent. So this was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. We'll be back on Saturday at 1 p.m. Pacific time. At this point, I am probably going to continue Lord of the Rings Online. I am going to, at some point, break out of that rut and do maybe a Lego build or tabletop Magic the Gathering with Don Marshall. Or Matt, if Matt will do it. But I think with Matt, I want to get him for excuse me, for Return to Moria. But yeah, for now, I think I'm going to stick with that, especially as I'm ramping up PPP production. I record between now and next Wednesday, between this morning and Wednesday, I've got 3 PPP episodes. Rut in a positive sense, by the way, you know. Just gonna make it. I'm gonna not make any jokes I shouldn't make. Thank you all for just really making this a fun stream tonight. Appreciate it. You guys are great. And Martin, I'm glad you like the LotRO content. The bad jokes I can't help you with, but the LotRO content is fun. All right. What? You don't even know what I was going to say, Katie. You just don't know. You have no idea. All right. All right. You all have a wonderful, wonderful evening. What's left of it, wherever you are. And I will see you all on Saturday. And also, if you liked the original OG music for the theme, you're going to get some OG music on the exit. So we'll see y'all next time.